start with opening statements from the coach.
Well, I sure hope that's not our last game. That would be, last year in our last game, we won with a walk-off and had a ton of excitement. And that really carries over into the summertime. It made the summer go a lot better. I know for me, I'm sure for these guys too, very few teams get to win their last game, and we did that last year. I sure hope this isn't our last game, because this would make for a pretty long summer the way we played today. But I hope everybody looks at not what we did today, but what we've done this season and our willingness to get out there and play the best teams we can. We've had a very good season. These guys beside me have all had tremendous seasons. They're tremendous players, and we've left it in the hands of the committee now, and hopefully they look at our entire body of work, not just the last week or two, because I think we're very deserving. We've played, that was our 54th game today. That was our 41st game away from our campus, and that leads the nation in that category. And I don't know where our RPI will sit after this loss, but we'll definitely be in the top 40, I'm sure. And there's going to be, if we don't get in, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of teams behind us in the RPI that do get in. If we don't get in, maybe the RPI isn't the best indicator of who should get in, because I think we are very deserving, and that the whole idea of RPI is to show the strength of your club. And if we're ahead of some other people, according to that formula, then by all rights it should say we have a team that's deserving. So, but just like in boxing or MMA, they always tell you don't leave it in the hands of the judges, and that's what we've done at this point. So hopefully a couple things go our way and we can continue to play.
Okay, I jumped the gun a little bit, guys. We also have Ross Vance joining us here.
Ryan, the team had the lead of, I think, about 5 innings total in all 3 games. Was it a strain? Does that make it tougher to play when you're trailing most of your time?
It does a little bit. It doesn't affect us too much, though. It's part of the game. You gotta be comfortable with coming back and scoring runs and winning baseball games. But we don't really look at it like that. We just kind of, focus on ourselves and focus on what we can do to score runs and win games. And obviously we didn't do that today, but I guess that's part of the game. It's baseball. You can't always go out and score 10, 20 runs every game. But yeah, we kind of just keep it within ourselves. We don't really look too far.
You feel like there was anybody pressing or anything, as the kind of innings wound down?
I guess you could say that, but I mean, we do have some young guys, in the lineup, which is expected. That comes with experience, though. There's not too much to say about that. I'm not really sure.
Anybody else?
What did the freshman pitcher for Baylor do today that is clearly his best outing of the season, since he's only made a couple of starts before today?
He was a good Big 12 competitor. He went out there, threw strikes, located his fastball. He was a tough pitcher, especially for a righty with that slider. He went out and did a good job.
Yeah, I think the same thing. He went out and stepped up for his ball club, being a freshman and all that. He sinking his fastball was pretty good fastball command. We just didn't have it today with the sticks. So.
Anybody else? All right. Thanks. Come on.